Hello everyone, and welcome to the morning session live from Tokyo of the World Scrabble Championship, round 20, which is round 3 for today. We have lunch after round 4, just to update you guys. And the game has started between Craig and Wellington on table 1. So, good morning to everyone who's joining us, and welcome. Feel free to make any suggestions and comments, much appreciated. Thank you so much. Yep, that goes down for 20 points, leaving C&T on Craig's rack. Not a high scoring rack for Wellington either. He can score 14 points. Playing 3-letter words, probably getting rid of the U and the V together. So people who are listening to me, what would they do in this situation? Someone on Twitch suggests I would have played Clint, C-L-I-N-T. I'm not keen on the C. I think yes, you're right, because it depends on the person. Bravo. Scores 20, leaving PUN on his rack. Craig doesn't have a good rack either. He can score. Would he sacrifice his S for 9 points? I doubt he's gonna do that, but anything's possible. I'm not the best player in the world. And that's a change. He's changing the S, but he's just keeping S and T. Oh, wow. Now Wellington has a 30-point move here. Ooh, wow. He changes the S and picks it back up. Wow. And the blank. And the E and the I. I think Wellington is considering playing Pox for 39. Pox for 29. As we all know, there are a lot of sevens in this, but there's an 8, that goes down for 80 points. And just to give a hint, it's not with the V. Wellington not in a great position here. People who are watching us, please feel free to make any comments or suggestions on what should they play. Has Craig spotted the best move? That scores him 80 points. It's an 8-letter word. He's just going to go for a 7, which is just over 75. Scores just over 75. So 20 to Craig and 49 to Wellington. Craig is taking his time here. I think he should, because every point counts here. Rosius, yes, that goes down, but it's not the 8 I'm looking for. There are a lot of 7s that goes down easily on that board. I'm looking for 8 that scores 80 points. And it's not through the V, just to give you a hint. Society is a good one, yep. PIR. Craig has already taken 2 minutes on this move. Let's see what he does next. Last game, which was between Nigel and Wellington, was probably the fastest game I've seen. On table 1, I mean. Craig is currently on 4th position and Wellington is on 10th position. Craig is on 13 wins, Wellington is on 12 wins, so I think that would be crucial for Wellington. I'm currently looking at the scoreboard. Nigel is leading the pack with 15 wins. Second is Kevin on 14. Third is Muiz. What a surprise for a 21-year-old. He's on 13 and a half. Fourth is Craig on 13. Fifth is Brett on 13. So we have quite a few people on 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people on 13. And then we have Wellington on 12. Is Craig taking his time because he's thinking through the V? Oh yes, someone got it on Facebook. And someone got it on Twitch as well. So well done, guys. Overlap with the R, yeah. And people are guessing the right words. Just to update once again, this is round number 20, day 3 of the World Scrabble Championship, and this is round 3 for today. We are playing 9 games today, and lunch would be after round 4. So this is game 3. We have one more game before lunch. Oh, 16 minutes on Craig's clock now. Time might be crucial here because I've seen Wellington play in the last few games on table 1, and he can be a bit quick, or probably a bit more quicker than other players. That might put time pressure on Craig, but it's okay. He can probably catch up. It's just only 5 minutes difference. Yeah, that's a lot of time to spend. Hello to all the people who are joining us. I'm really tempted to see now what Craig does after he's taken so long. And doesn't even have the tiles in his hand, so I'm thinking he would take another few seconds. I'm not gonna say minutes. Oh yes, he finally picks up the sheet to use the circle the blank. And it goes down. Oh, it's toss here for 77. So that makes Craig 97 and Wellington 49. Too many vowels for Wellington here. I think he thought about a move before Craig played, and now he's thinking of changing his mind. think ANOA. Yep, it's ANOA. For 17 points, keeping IOU for Wellington. So Craig is 97, Wellington is 66. Unfortunately, no 7s in this rack. Doesn't look like a 7 rack, but just to make sure. Craig is taking his time, I think. Sometimes it's the nerves sitting on that table. Yep, AUG. Double I. 5 vowels for Wellington here. He's a good move for 16 points. That only leaves 1 tile on his rack. Oh yes, I'll make sure that I do ask Craig after the game what he was thinking about. Yes, that would be good. So LOUIE also gets rid of for 15 points, just keeping INT on his rack. That's a good discarding move. I was thinking Craig might have a 7, but he doesn't. Hello, Carl79. There's a question about the format. Can you confirm if there are quarterfinals, semi-finals, and final in Division 2 as well? Yes, the answer is yes, there are. So, I think Friday, it's literally the same for Division A and Division B. The finals for Division B would be in Turkey, and the finals for Division A would be in London. Yes, you're right. Somebody did had the rack Craig has right now yesterday. I don't remember which game it was. Let's see what we've got on Facebook. Not a bad pick for Wellington. Pretty nice considering the blank, and he can actually score some points with the J as well. Thanks, no worries. Lipe had it. Okay. Probably. I don't remember. It was a long day for me. Craig has 10 minutes on his clock, whereas Wellington has 19. Yep. 8 for 18. I knew this 7 and scores 92 points. I'm sure everyone else knows it as well. Let's see. Yeah, it goes down for 92 points. That is good. So the scores are Craig 129 and Wellington 81. Has Wellington spotted it? I think he has. Just not. I think Wellington deserves to take his time here, as he's already leading on time. Oh. Oh wow, he's not playing the 92 point. He plays JIAO for 29, keeping TED on his rack. And Craig, I think, is going to be getting rid of K and O. He was holding it on earlier, but I don't know. I think he's changed his mind. We don't have a 7 in these letters. Quite handy in bingo tiles, but I don't see any 7s. I think he's not sure. Not of the words, but of the move. I don't know why didn't he play joystick. I have no idea. Craig has less than 10 minutes on his clock. Craig plays OIK for 17. Now there is a 9-letter play here. Using the 4 already on the board. I doubt anyone's gonna spot that, except you, David Elder. Craig's turned into a fisherman. That's probably his way of playing. Come on, David Elder. 9. Okay, Ollie. Yes, Wellington. Yes, it is. Oh yes, I did mention that right at the start. It's not a bingo. Uses 5 from your rack, including the blank. So 146 to Craig, 110 to Wellington. Wellington have 15.5 minutes on its. Oh, I nearly thought that was coming down, but okay. Wellington plays Toad for 28, keeping EHS. So 146 to 138. I'm quite curious to know, would Craig fish, or would he just, I don't know, play more tiles? Anymore? Yeah, I think he will fish. And just to update, this is a second last round before lunch. Next round, it's Nigel versus Harshan. So that should make people a bit more happy. So what was the 9? The 9 was, give me 1 minute. So the 9 was AXIS was already on the board, RHEOT, and access was already on the board. So that was, I think, 57 if I'm not wrong, making the blank, using the blank as an R. So that I'm just replying to someone who asked me what was the 9. Craig has 6 minutes on his clock. AA for 6. Okay. Craig is probably not the luckiest man here today. Oh, he plays WHIO, whereas Quackle suggested HEW for 24. And I'm thinking Craig is probably looking to get rid of YE once again. So 5 minutes on Craig's clock, whereas 14 minutes on Wellington's clock. Okay, EY for 18. Yep. Yes, Relux goes down on the board for 73 points. Oh my god, I cannot believe Craig's luck. Picks up the Q. So Craig 170, Wellington 229. Is Craig gonna change the queue? Because I don't see any place on the board where he can get rid of it. Probably there is, I'm just not looking close enough. No, I don't see any. Well, he's picked up Rio. Yes, he has. Yeah, it would be good to see if he knows this or not. Now less than 3 minutes on Craig's clock. Less than 3. Ooh. Craig said no more fishing, so Craig plays Kins or Gins for 23. Yep, HORDE for 38. Yep, Berg, the obvious move for 30 points. So 2-2-3 to Craig and 2-6-7 to Wellington. Yeah. Okay. Wellington picks up the S. Welcome to everyone who's joining us. I just want to update we have one more game after this, and the game that would be streamed is round 21, Nigel versus Harshan. And FID goes down on the board. Three Ds, not good. Though he can still score 22 points. And I'm not going to give away anything else. Hmm. 1 minute 40 seconds on Craig's clock. Seems like I'm doing a countdown. Philip Aston says no O for under so on E for under Sue. Plays Titch, still leaving the S open. Oh, that's a challenge. I'm so sorry, just got that. So that's a challenge. It's fine, so another 5 for Craig. So 239 to Craig and 290 to Wellington. 1 minute 1 second on Craig's clock. Under Sue is not a word. Philip Aston just updated. What's the score? 239 to Craig and 290 to Wellington. Sundew for 31. He could have played Unstitch. Stitch is already on the board. Unstitch. Okay, that's a challenge to Sundew. So scores are 239 to Craig, 362 to Wellington. How many in the bag? 6 in the bag. Let me just double check. Okay, WEVN. He could have played Venal for 22, getting rid of everything on his rack, but I think he didn't want to do that. 18 seconds on Craig clock. Simple move for Wellington Air. So 353 to Craig and 326 to Wellington. Wellington keeping a hold of Zed. "18 seconds on Craig's clock. Wiz goes down for 45. Cleat quickly played for 24. Bag is empty after this. Two seconds on Craig's clock. $277 to Craig, $371 to Wellington. $371. Wellington is thinking FEY. And 277 to Craig and 399 to Wellington. Craig has gone overtime. Please 4. And Wellington does have a simple finish highlighted by someone on Twitch. And Mary goes down for 14. Oh, that's a challenge? Okay, that's a challenge. So that's a challenge. Yes, moves in 3rd place. That's a challenge. So winner is Wellington 428 and Craig 281. 281 to Craig. Thank you. So next round, which is round 21 and game 4 for today, would be between Nigel and Harshan on table 1. And I will see you shortly. So Wellington wins 428 to 281. See you in a while. Thank you. JJ, it's going to be back in about 5 minutes as soon as they finish their game, because I'm assuming it's a rolling start, and I think it is. So just probably in 5 minutes. Yep. I'm going to keep you guys updated and just going to go and get some more update on other games. Thanks.